What's up, everybody? My KD10s are dirty. They've been dirty for a while, and I just want to wash them. I want to wash these KD10s, and it has nothing to do with the fact that KD dropped 43 points on the Cavs. Neither here or there. We're just here to wash the shoes, and hopefully they're as washed as the entire Cleveland Cavaliers. We need a sponge, basic dish soap, and a basic toothbrush. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy to wash the shoe. It's not as hard as I expected. It's going to be light work, same work that KD put on the Cavs. Take off the shoelaces, then alternate the sponge and the toothbrush. And while we're washing the shoe, we make sure it's underwater, so the water flushes the dirt that's coming out into the sink. Make sure it's wet like KD's jumper. Just make sure it's real wet and smooth, the way KD just crossed over the whole entire Cavs roster. And we're gonna make sure that all the dirt gets in the drain. So moving on, after washing the shoe, just wash the shoelaces too, and make sure like you scrub them and make sure that you squeeze all the water out, because you don't want that the dirty water to stay in there and just can cause stains. Before putting the shoes into the dryer, I just put some paper in it so we can maintain the shape. We don't want the KD10s coming out looking like Yeezys, so I put paper in there so we can maintain that form, that KD foot form. You know, make it look like a KD when it comes out. You want the shoe to go in as a KD10 and come back as a KD10. You don't want your shoe to go in as a KD10 and come back as Air Max or Yeezys. Speaking of Yeezys, Kanye's new album is trash. Set the dryer to 80 minutes. That's the maximum time that this dryer can do. So I set it to 80 minutes, and 5 minutes later, the dryer just stopped working. So I went to check and see what happened, what's happening in the dryer, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working. There's paper everywhere. Just like the paper that I put in there was just, I don't know, shredded. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how the dryer shredded all the paper. You can see it's a big mess in there. So I took out the paper and just wrapped the shoes in the dryer in a bed sheet. I wrapped the shoes in the bed sheet because the shoes were making a lot of noise. Were making a lot of noise like this Cleveland Cavaliers fans. Let it dry for the rest of the 75 minutes with the shoelaces in there, and this is what it looked like before, and as you can see, this is what it looks like after, and it's a pretty big difference. It looks better. I can just wear these on the streets because KD's a champ. The only one thing I noticed is the shape of the shoe changed a little bit. That's because I took the paper out. I just couldn't keep the paper in there because it kept being shredded. So that's one thing I'm going to do better next time, is just buy those things, I don't know what they call them. You put it in the shoe to maintain the shape. That's about it. And yep, the shoe looks pretty clean. Cavs come back and win this series, I'm going to delete this video and act like it never existed. If you're a Cavs fan, I would say I'm sorry for all the trash I just said, but I'm not sorry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.